through every video. I'm gonna set myself up to like go through every video ever, and then just go, yep, here's what happened, here's what happened, here's what happened. Said it on this day, and it happened.
And here's the evidence. Here's my receipts.
Yeah, exactly that. Right, so live.
Who was it that was chopping up video footage? Do they still do that, or did they not do that
No,
anymore?
we've got a new person that's going to be doing that actually.
Oh, amazing. You should set them up to search through the footage.
Yeah. So I'm making you main host because I'm not going to be in the call. So right, I'm going to shoot off. Good session, guys. Enjoy.
Thank you very much. Welcome, Crypto Boss 1973. I'm just waiting for a few more minutes for a few more people to pop in.
No problem. Good evening.
Good evening. Okay, just make sure the links have all been shared. Invite link. Wait 2 more minutes. Oh, what people know? That's me. Just 2 more minutes. There we go. Oh, Deco. Okay, just going to run through the disclaimer and share it on my screen as well. So you can see it also. Okay, welcome to NFT Fridays. It is the 7th of October at 8:03 p.m. Thank you all for joining. So just to make you all aware that all content is for education, information and entertainment purposes only, and should not be considered as investment advice or a recommendation to buy, sell or hold any NFTs or assets, or to place any trades. Please always do your own research. The content is and should only be used for informational use. It's very important to do your own analysis before making any investment, which should be based on your own individual circumstances. You should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor, which I am not, or independently research and verify all and any information that you do find on our show that you do wish to rely upon, whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise. All investments do come with risk, Again, the most important thing is to please do your own research. We're not financial advisors, do not intend to be perceived or received as financial advisors. However, we are working in collaboration with several accredited advisors. If you are unable to migrate your risk, then please contact us immediately so we can refer you to an accredited advisor. Let's with that. Okay, so I'm just going to crack on with some of the news. I'm not sure if Maestro is joining us. I can't see. Let's check the Zoom. See. Okay. So I'm just going to power through the news that I've discovered this week. Okay, so some interesting news that I've shared on both Blockchain Sensei and on Shuriken Sounds. Warner, as in Warner Bros, Warner Music, I'm sure we're all aware of who Warner is. They have teamed up with OpenSea. So as we know, the music business has been able to monetize Web3 in an increasing number of ways over the past several years, whether it's through musicians releasing tracks as NFTs or the Bored Ape owners starting a career as a DJ. If you're not aware of any information that I've just gone through, it is on our previous shows that you can watch on YouTube as well. So Warner Music Group has a contract with OpenSea. It appears that we'll be seeing a lot more NFT material with a music theme. So Web3 music is something that is very upcoming, and I think it's the next thing that is going to blow within the space. So we've had the profile pictures, we've had the utilities of NFTs, and I feel like a lot of people are now diving into the music side of NFTs and what you can do with that. As we've seen, a lot of artists in the past year or so have brought out NFTs music-wise. We've seen Tory Lanez have made a post today regarding Christina Aguilera. She has signed a trademark for NFTs and anything related to the metaverse and tokens as well. So a lot of artists are getting involved in Web3 on the music side of things and also the art side of things as well. But you've just got to keep your ear to the ground and keep an eye out for all of this information. So some interesting people that are part of Warner Bros. That are with Warner Music. So we've got Ed Sheeran, Dua Lipa. These are two of the well-known artists on the Warner Music roster. They are being represented by OpenSea, which is one of the largest NFT markets in the world. It's one that a lot of new NFT users do tend to go to when they are looking to purchase any NFTs, because it's quite an easy marketplace to maneuver. And it's quite straightforward for what you're searching for as well. So if you're searching for something just like art-wise, you would just look on OpenSea, just tick for art. If it was a music-related NFT, you'll have a section to be able to tick in relation to music. Or if you was looking for an ENS domain name, which is like an easier version of your digital wallet. So on MetaMask, for example, when you want to receive any cryptocurrency, you have to give out a long address starting with 0x and then a long string of numbers. An ENS domain, what that tends to be is it's just basically a domain name. So you've got OpenSea.io. For myself, my own wallet is, instead of a long number, I've purchased mine. So it's stormkunis.eth. So when I need to receive Ethereum without giving out my long wallet address, I can just give stormkunis.eth and the funds will go straight into that wallet. So the goals of the agreement with Warner Music and OpenSea is to increase Web3 exposure for the Warner Music roster's artists. So the Warner artists will have the first dibs on OpenSea features and they'll benefit from simpler platform discovery. The OpenSea crew will aid them as they grow their Web3 presence and fan base, even though Ed Sheeran and Dua Lipa most definitely do have a large fan base. But hopping into Web3, they will need to obviously get more people on board with them to support them. So the artists will benefit from professional assistance, while OpenSea will see an increase in traffic from the artist's fan base. According to digital officer Oana Ruxandra, they quoted, our partnership with OpenSea helps to support these fan communities by leveraging Web3 capabilities and resources to develop chances for artists to establish greater connection, access, and ownership within Web3. So instead of having so for example, as a music artist, you would sign a contract and the person who signed you would most likely get more money out of the agreement than you would as an artist. This way, jumping into Web3, you have more ownership as to what you do with your music, whether that be your beats, your lyrics, your digital artwork, if you've created that as well. So there's a lot of possibilities for upcoming music artists within Web3, most definitely. And some other interesting news. I feel like I've seen this comic before, but I can't place it because some of the artwork does look quite similar. So making her NFT debut is Slam Girl. It's one of Stan Lee's famous underappreciated heroes. This has been made possible thanks to One Of. One Of is a NFT platform. They've been involved with a lot of people this year, so I would also recommend have a look out for them. They tend to do a lot of stuff in regards to eBay and making it easier for an everyday person to get access to NFTs and making it more straightforward for them as well. So they're a leading Web3 firm. They're bringing the character to life with the aid of the online marketplace eBay. Slam Girl will be transformed into an NFT based on a Polygon blockchain. I've highlighted that because Polygon this year alone has done so much and partnered with so many people. I think it's a great blockchain to launch your first NFT on, to launch your second NFT on. Yeah, just Polygon is just doing a lot this year, I would say. And so purchasers will have simple access to the assets and will be able to purchase them using a platform that is familiar to them. According to Dawn Block, the Vice President of Collectibles, Home and Electronics at eBay. And some other interesting news. Michael most definitely predicted this on one of the shows previously. I would recommend, again, to also check out our YouTube channel. You can get on this directly from our Instagram in the link tree to rewatch any of the shows if you've not been able to make it. So Build-A-Bear, I'm sure we've all been to our local Arndales or shopping centres, and we've been able to see teddy bears that you can actually build and customise. So Build-A-Bear are now launching a customisable NFT. So by allowing customers...
Hello?
Hello?
Wait, Arndale.
Yeah, do you remember in the Arndale, as soon as you walk in, coming off Market Street, you had Build-A-Bear?
That's crazy. No,
yeah,
I didn't know.
Remember Build-A-Bear?
Oh, Build-A-Bear. I thought you meant your NFT. I thought you meant your bear NFT project.
No,
because you can use it in the Arndale.
No,
right. Never mind.
But yeah, that Build-A-Bear, you know which one I mean. But yeah, so
yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so they've launched they're launching customizable NFTs, and they're allowing customers of all ages to design their own plush animal bear. And what was I up to? Giving customers a brand new opportunity to personalize their iconic bears as NFTs. It's in order to celebrate their 25th anniversary. The Build-A-Bear has revealed that it would launch its very first NFT drop in the Web3 area. This collection was created in collaboration with Sweets, who is an NFT business. According to some of the rumors, this new NFT project would consist of 3 distinct phases. The first of which will begin on October 4th, which is passed a couple of days ago. A one-of-a-kind Build-A-Bear 25th anniversary NFT collectible that is coated in, I may say this word wrong, Swarovski crystals will be auctioned off to start the day. successful bidder will receive both the digital asset and a physical one-of-one duplicate of it as well. The NFT auction winner will get tickets to the Build-A-Bear 25th anniversary gala. In addition to winning the event, the Build-A-Bear brand has officially entered the Web3 era with this move, which in the eyes of its management represents a stride to the future. So a lot of brands are diving into Web3, slowly but surely, all of them will be involved. And this is in regards to fractional property on the blockchain with a brand called Bonfire. So through its cutting edge infrastructure, Bonfire seeks to reverse the trend of real estate by hauling itself headfirst into the future driven by blockchain technology. In order to fractionalize individual properties into little NFT tokens, Bonfire will use blockchain technology, then trade them on an internal digital market to provide investors a cheap way to enter the real estate industry. Following that, they'll also get a percentage of the profits that were made from that investment. Bonfire will completely authenticate and ready each property in its portfolio, making sure it remains free from fraud, passes a building inspection, and already has renters in place. In order to offer the finest services possible, additionally, after selling all of the tokens associated with a certain property, Bonfire will create a DAO for that investment and provide its owners the ability to vote on management choices. So the innovation of the platform will kick off its amazing initiative this October by trading fractionalized ownership in a single family rental asset worth $310,000, essentially representing its beta launch and providing a first taste of its powerful new ecosystem. So there's many ways that you can use NFTs, and it just shows you everything that is anything we can think is possible. And Sega, I don't quite remember this game. It may have been before my time, but the artwork is awesome. So Sega has released its first blockchain-based game, Sangokushi Tyson. May again have mispronounced that, do apologize. So this was on September the 28th. The Double Jump Tokyo also disclosed that it's obtained a license from Sega Corporation to create a game with the Sangokushi Tyson concept. There are currently not any specifics on this, such as the release date or any platform information or the blockchain. On the other hand, it has. On the other hand, we are aware that the new game will make use of the Oasis blockchain. I need to do a little bit of research on this just to find out a bit more about this. So the studio behind the well-known blockchain game, My Crypto Heroes, is also contributing to Sega's newest endeavor. Uenobi Ueno, the founder and CEO of Double Jump Tokyo, claims that the game will have amazing Japanese artworks that players may appreciate whilst playing. A set from the Chinese Three Kingdoms era is used in the arcade game Sangokushi Tyson, which was published by Sega in March 2005. Okay, so possibly, yeah, that is within my time, but I don't think I was playing Sega back then. It appears that many gamers fell in love with it, which may be why Sega has chose to borrow the soundtrack for the debut blockchain title. If anyone does have any questions whilst I am going through everything, just let me know. And just move that out of the way. So Theta dropped the Katy Perry bagged NFT ecosystem. So one of the most cutting edge marketplaces in 2022 is Theta Network's Theta Drop, which offers VIP experiences, celebrity NFT drops, and a new token airdrop. It's environmentally friendly. It offers live auctions, cutting-edge tokenomics, and even a dedicated streaming website, Theta.tv. It's the first real-time NFT marketplace developed on the Theta blockchain, and obviously it's called the Theta Drop. The site already provides live stream services from NFT drops and auctions, despite being relatively new on the NFT sector. Unexpectedly, Theta Drop has relationships with cable broadcasters that allow it to broadcast live feeds on the TV also. The Theta Network, a blockchain system with a media and entertainment focus, powers the marketplace. In a nutshell, this is a cost-effective green choice of marketplace and blockchain to be using. Each transaction is completely environmentally friendly, which is super important, depending on your beliefs, of course. And it's a proof of stake mechanism as well. So regarding NFT trading, Theta Network transactions are only a fraction of a cent in price and execute 100 times quicker than Ethereum. Crazy, right? With Ethereum, obviously, there's still gas fees, not as high from what I've experienced the past couple of days, but still gas fees. NFTs from Fail Army, The Price is Right, and American Idol are also available. Looking for an NFT collection in the profile picture vein instead. Such drops are also hosted on the marketplace, including Theta Punks. So we've heard of crypto punks and whatnot. There's Theta Punks on the Theta blockchain. Some other well-known personalities and companies who've collaborated with this include Katy Perry, Ingrid Warwick, Theodore Goodfellow, Steel City Knights, and Sony and Samsung. Ooh. Oh, sorry. And this is another interesting one that I found as well in regards to personalization. So with Build-A-Bear, they're doing personalization, and now this is something else that I found called Genie's personalized NFT avatars, and it's on which blockchain that we've been mentioning throughout this show and also on the Monday show as well, quite a bit. Flow. So Genies, it's an avatar firm built on the idea of an avatar ecosystem. It was founded in 2017 by Akash Nigam and Evan Rosenbaum. The business switched to NFTs from customized in-app avatars. Due to its efforts in this area, Genies is can't get my words out today, undoubtedly a firm to watch as avatars and the metaverse become more widely accepted ideas. When the Genies did first launch, users could design a unique avatar. As we can see here, you can change the face, the skin, the clothing on the top, the bottom, and whatnot. As you can see here, you can also purchase some drop shop J Balvin, the suit. And is that Mike Wazowski? It looks like it is.
Sorry,
Mhm.
are you guys able to see Storm's screen? Because I'm just seeing black, but maybe it's because I'm on a box and there's not much signal.
Oh,
I'm just seeing a black screen.
I hope
But maybe that's just me.
Can everyone see my screen? Hello?
Yeah, I'm seeing your screen.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you.
You must be my shit signal. Never mind, carry on.
It's all right. It's recorded anyway, so as a precaution anyway. So when Genie, so users could design unique avatars for services such as Instagram, iMessage, and Giphy, which is also, this is integrated into Instagram and also on my keyboard on my phone. In reality, Genie's entered the NFT market in 2021. They've done a collaboration with artists, including Shawn Mendes, Justin Bieber, and Cardi B. And thanks to the collaborations with these big labels, juggernauts, Warner Music, I'll definitely keep an eye out for them this year and next, and Universal Music Group. The firm has a 99% market dominance for celebrity avatars on the Flow blockchain. The warehouse serves as the official Genie's NFT retail. Users can design the avatars and purchase clothing for them via the marketplace that became available in August 2022. And this is another interesting thing that I found in regards to VFriends. As a VFriends 2 holder, and surprisingly enough, I do own this specific character, Gratitude Gorilla. So Gary Vaynerchuk, incredible guy. In the NFT space, he's probably one of 2 or 3 people I trust within the space. Just with everything he does, everything he says, he sticks to it and just goes above and beyond with it. So he's recently got a deal with Toys R Us. I don't know if it's still available in the UK, but we don't have one in Manchester as far as I'm aware. And Macy, which is the US version. So he's partnered with both Toys R Us and Macy, and he's introduced a limited collectible figures that are able to be pre-ordered. The exclusive collection will be accepted beginning today, which was the other day when I found this information. And the collection will go on sale in full on October the 17th. BeFriends is now offering tangible replicas of its beloved digital characters for the first time. The creative force behind the collectible designs in the entertainment business, Tokido, who's located in London, but only available to purchase at Toys R Us and at Macy's, and on the Macy's mobile app. You can also purchase them on shop.vfriends.com, and prices start from $9.99 and go up to $29.99. So as an existing owner of the Gratitude Gorilla, because I own this NFT, this is basically another utility that Gary Vaynerchuk has added as a holder. I'll get this specific toy free of charge just for holding this NFT in my wallet. And yeah, I just think everything he's doing is incredible. He just sticks to his words, and when he does come out with something, it always seems to benefit me anyway. So yeah, Gary Vaynerchuk, BeFriends. The price of BeFriends 2 may still be low now, but I reckon it will go up in value at some point soon. Obviously, BeFriends 1 are the ones to have. They're the first versions, but yeah, I'd keep an eye out for Gary Vaynerchuk and to follow his every move, basically, because he's basically a genius in this space. Oh, sorry, somebody trying to answer there. And NFT ticketing, this is something, again, that we've mentioned on the show previously as well. I think Michael's also made a prediction in regards to this as well at some point. So NFT ticketing leading the way for adoption. So as we know, when we go to a football match, you go to a concert, you've always got people outside trying to sell you tickets. And obviously sometimes they're not real, they're not legit. Whereas bringing in NFT ticketing, this helps prevent you being scammed, because anything that goes on the blockchain stays on the blockchain. You can't delete it. So a British blockchain firm, they're working on this seamless solution to make it smooth and easy and to safeguard loyal customers from practices like ticket inflation. So basically ticket prices increasing, tooting, which is what I've just explained, and fraud also, and scams, as well as to give business to the technological infrastructure to adopt digital tickets. Like previously, last week I went on holiday. Instead of, in the past, I'd have to print everything out, have it all there. Instead, I had a digital boarding pass, which I just had made sure my phone was charged. I could just scan a barcode and I could get on my flight. It was quite seamless and straightforward. And I just found it more convenient for myself. So I think digital ticketing is just brilliant. So BPM Wallet gently delivers the advantages of the blockchain to the ticketing industry. BPM Wallet is able to use XRP ledger for transactions. I'll say that again, XRP ledger. Do some research on that. Just... That's all right. So XRP ledger for transactions. So it's going to be lightning fast, inexpensive, and energy efficient, all inside user-friendly in-app environments, thanks to an advanced layer of underpinning software. Industry leaders are welcome to BPM Wallet's dashboards, which provide organizations with an immediate solution for blockchain-based tickets. What their aim is to integrate into current systems so that major ticketing merchants will be able to plug their software in and distribute their tickets as tokenized tickets on the BPM Wallet. This is what Kelvin Rolfe, the BPM co-founder, has mentioned. Additionally, by setting a face value maximum resale price on tickets and concurrently increasing fan and vendor security with KYC, BPM Wallet stops scalpers and toots in their tracks. So combining this with memory mementos, which will provide customers NFT tickets that once redeemed turned into an NFT collectible, an improved event experience. Just NFTs are just the future. If you can't see it, you will see it at some point soon. Everything will be an NFT. whether it's in 2 years and 5 years, everything will be an NFT. I think I've got one more piece of news. Just something I found today. So Bored Ape Yacht Club have created a council. So these individuals on the council are Lara Rod, who's the creator of the Miami Ape, John Ong, the counter for Boardroom Ventures, Sarah, who is an artist who collaborated on the Board Salon project, Neji, a Hong Kong photographer who now resides in Japan, OX Ethan, who is the creator of Metaverse News, OX Wave, one of the Bored Ape Yacht Club's early adopters, and Peter Fang, who's a member of the community who has planned in-person Bored Ape Yacht Club meets. So the purpose of the council is to collaborate with Yuga Labs and parent the organisation. So Bored Ape Yacht Club and Mutant Ape Yacht Club aim to promote community-driven activities such as commercial enterprises, gatherings, philanthropic, I can't say that word either, philanthropic contributions and other community-led ideas, which is according to the statement that has been made. And the council will also act as an avenue for Bored Ape Yacht Club's leadership to receive any feedback from people within the community in order to make any changes that they see needs to be made. Okay, see that. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, so that's all of the news I have for you today. Is there any questions that anyone may have in regards to NFTs or anything that I've ran through today? Okay. Is there any questions at all from anyone, or anything you would like to ask in relation to NFTs, or anything that you didn't quite understand today? Okay, if nobody has any questions, is there anything or any NFT projects that you'd like me to have a look at for you? Or any security that you'd like me to go through? Okay, so on that note, as there isn't any questions and the other person who's also supposed to be speaking on the show is not here, I will be ending the show on that note. I hope everyone's enjoyed the news and has found something that I'm struggling with fully understanding the use cases of NFTs. So with NFTs, so is there any NFTs that you've looked at, or if you could just go into a bit more depth as to what you not understand? Is it the case of not understanding fully what an NFT is for, would you say? So what I'll do is I'll just get up on my screen in regards to NFTs, just to show you and explain. So with NFTs, there's a lot of use cases. So for example, music is something that I've gone through today. So these are some of the industries that NFTs are used in. So music, fashion, gaming, luxury goods, the metaverse, supply chain, and ticket sales. So I'm just going to break down a little bit. So music, people can, so if you're, for example, a singer and you've also created the backing of your song, so the beats, what you can do is you can tokenize your song. So what that means is that you can sell or put up for sale just the beat of the song, and somebody can then purchase that and own that. And then because you are the artist, if that person then resells that beat, or if they use it, you can have something that's called a smart contract, which essentially has on the contract that, if, depending on what you'd like to put into the contract, if you wanted royalties, which is like sorry, I'm making it more complicated than it is. So if you made a song and then somebody's purchased this song and then they've resold it on the blockchain as an NFT, you can put into what's called a smart contract that every time this person sells this song or the song is sold on, you'll receive 5% of sales from that reselling on and reselling on again and reselling on again. So in the music business, once you've sold a song, you can lose the rights to it. So if once someone's purchased that song and they own it and then they resell it, you don't get anything from that in the real world. But in Web3, if someone resells that on the web, in Web3, and you've put within the smart contracts, okay, if you resell my song, I want 5% of that. So Web3 essentially can do so much for you as a music artist. It gives you control of your rights with your music. It gives you control of your income, and it also can provide you royalties and payments throughout. So for example, if you've sold the song, like let's say 2 years ago, and then it sells again for more and more, you'll still keep getting these payments through into your digital wallet. There's something, so I've got a person in, and so in ticket sales, that's one I've just gone through. Fashion, let's have a look here. So for example, Nike had teamed up with a NFT brand, and what they've done is they created a Nike trainer. I'll just get that up actually just to show you. Okay. So I can show you an example. So this is a digital sneaker that Nike created with an NFT brand. See if I can get the actual one on OpenSea. It is Artifact. So what Nike done is they teamed up with this brand called Artifact, and they created digital sneakers. So once somebody's purchased this specific sneaker and then they resell it on, if you are the original person who's bought this and then you've sold it on, you will get a royalty from this, but also the original creator as well will get a royalty. So basically a payment every time it sells on. The person who's made it will keep getting paid throughout that. And once you resell it as well, you'll also make a profit from it if you do sell it for more. Does that explain a bit more as to like what NFTs can be used for? If it was in regards to like artwork, let's have a look here, just to show you some examples. So we'll have a look at one of the, so Bored Ape Yacht Club. This is something I use as an example quite frequently. So Bored Ape Yacht Club, this was released last year in April, So as you can see here, it's a series of monkeys all in the same pose, but with a different mouth, different eyes, and different characteristics. You can see here that they've got different backgrounds. They've got different mouths, different hats, different eyes. So with NFTs, if it's like these are considered like profile picture NFTs. The rarer the NFTs, for example, if I was looking at a board one with earrings, so I'm looking for ones with low numbers, so it's more rare within the collection, because people tend to buy and they want a rarer NFT that nobody else has got or nobody has got close to. So X eyes, let's look for a hat. So them and blue beam. So as you can see, these little characteristics that I'm adding on, it's only showing me 2 of everything that I've searched for. So for what I specifically wanted, these are the rarest ones. So these will sell for a lot more. So you can see here, the price of this one is 115 Ethereum. And I'll just show you what the price of Ethereum is today. So 1 Ethereum is £1,198.52. So let's times that. So 1198.5. As I'm not great with maths. So that would be the price of that NFT. So the more rare within a collection that an NFT is, the more it will sell for. With as an artist in Web3, in the very beginning, I would say like back last year in April, when a lot of people didn't have the education as to what an NFT was, a lot of people thought, oh, I can just buy an NFT if the artwork looks amazing, it's going to then resell just because it's incredible artwork. But now, this year, people have educated themselves or have purchased education, now have an understanding that an NFT has to have some form of utility as well in order for it to keep giving back to you as the owner. So let's have a look at another example. So VeeFriends. So as I mentioned before within the presentation, I own one of the VeeFriends 2 actually. VeeFriends 2. So with this collection specifically, you get characters. So I'm just going to have a look and see if I can find my character. Gorilla, Gratitude Gorilla. I won't find it, but yeah. So for example, these are one of the characters of the collection, VeeFriends Series 2. So in order to get these, what Gary Vaynerchuk done is he sold books. You had to buy 12 individual books. And I think I remember paying about £120 for 24 of these, the exact same books. In return for that, I then received 2 NFTs. It's not these ones here. It was another collection that I'd done. I received 2 NFTs. I then was able to sell both of them for £3,000. I then used that money to then reinvest back into this collection that he launched. As I got what's called a whitelist or a guest list for this. I then ended up with, it's like a random selection of NFTs that I would receive from this collection. So I didn't know what I was going to get. I luckily got a Gratitude Gorilla and I think a hedgehog as well I got. And now each individual NFTs, I've had offers for 1 Ethereum. As we know, 1 Ethereum was 1198. So that's like a utility for me purchasing books. I then received NFTs, all from £190. It's just spiraled on. And now, because I own this specific NFT, some of the utilities that I've got is that if he does a launch of toys, which he has just done, and I've got that specific character, I then end up with one of the toys for free. That'll be sent directly to my house from America just because I own this character. So that's considered a utility. Some other utilities that this collection and his first collection have offered is, if you had a specific character, you'll get gifts. I think it was called Gift Goat. If you owned that character, you'll get gifts of anything with the Gift Goat on. If you've got other specific NFTs, you get one-on-one time with him, like on a Zoom, or like basically providing exclusive access to him just because you've purchased an NFT and you have that specific NFT. So that's considered a utility. It's being able to get something back from something that you've purchased. It's like an exclusive access club. It's, yeah. I hope that explains a little bit more, and I hope I haven't confused you there. Is there any other questions that anyone else in the crowd may have?
No questions for me.
Lane, do you have any questions?
No questions for me.
Thank you. Crypto Boss, do you have any questions? Or any projects that you'd like me to have a look at, or anything you'd like me to advise on? But again, obviously, ensuring to do your own research as well. Okay. I appreciate you all for showing up for NFT Fridays today. If you have missed out on any of our previous episodes, I'll just get the link up for us so I can paste that in the chat. Okay, so YouTube. And ensure to subscribe as well. You can also turn notifications on so if you've missed one of the episodes, you can then be able to catch back up with anything that you may have missed. So as you can see here, we're live here. We've got other episodes such as Technically Speaking, which is discussing like crypto and stocks. You've got, and obviously NFT Fridays, and The Game, which is our Monday show, which covers so much. It covers cryptocurrency, stocks and shares and things that are going on within the world and in Web3. Presented by Mr. Harding and Fadlan and Keish. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I sincerely appreciate your time for stopping by and showing some love in NFT Fridays. But take care, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.